Bob, I noticed we've been having this sometimes where we get that first round and then we get just like a less intense second round.
Yeah, steady rain. What happens is that the first round usually more intense because there's more energy, and then there's still enough there to create the light rainfall behind it, and the air is cooled down a little bit behind it. We're going to see some of that again tomorrow, I do believe. Casey Key webcam, look at this, a beautiful day. Here it is at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Just a few clouds off in the distance, calm seas, and then we put the pictures into motion there, and you can see a line of intense showers and storms blows up across parts of the Sun Coast, and then a gorgeous sunset. You can get a look at that there with some peaks of the sun just as the sun was going below the horizon. And of course, photos were sent in right there by Casey Key. Fred Seeger getting a capture of that shot. A beautiful one it is. And Turtle Beach, Cindy Desmond. All these are past contributors, and Art Conforti on Sarasota Bay. So we have a wide range there, and all the way up to Palmetto. David Logan with a nice photo, and we appreciate them. Keep them coming. Pics at mysuncoast.com. A little unusual to see the rainfall still at this hour, and still pretty intense along the East Coast. So there's something else going on here, and there certainly is. There is a trough of low pressure or a tropical wave. All these showers are moving off in a northwesterly direction, but the wave itself, which is really just a line of low pressure now, extends all the way down along the East Coast, and this will continue to work its way across West Florida tomorrow morning and then tomorrow afternoon, still around. So we'll get that easterly wind, and looks like that easterly wind will not allow the sea breeze to develop. So the storms, it doesn't appear, will be that intense in terms of severity. That's simply because there's no convergence, there's no, the two don't meet, so to speak, and if they do meet, it'll be offshore, it looks like, and that's where the storms really have a tendency to intensify and produce the extreme lightning and even hail and severe weather like we saw just a couple of days ago. Today there were no severe weather reports around, although we did get winds gusting as high as 40 miles an hour in some of the buoys there. Rainfall amounts exceeding 1.5 inches there in northwest Bradenton. I saw a post just a couple of days ago that said we didn't get any rain from the storms. We never get rain here. Well, there it is, 1.5 inches, 1.1 right there at Whitney Beach and near Longboat Pass, and lesser amounts though in Bradenton at 0.4 of an inch. The wave itself is creating quite a bit of cloudiness right now. This is basically the remnants of what was a tropical depression. It continues to drift to the west, and it'll take its time getting through. Thursday will be around, and then Thursday night slowly exiting off into the Gulf, and then once it pushes off into the central Gulf, we'll get back to more afternoon and evening storms associated with the sea breeze and the southeasterly flow around that area of high pressure off the coast of Florida. 75 right now. It's clear, at least at the Sarasota Bradenton Airport. The winds are calm. The pressure at 30-11, and that is rising again, so it's still high around. And 93 the high today, 90 the normal, and 96 the record. So just 3 degrees shy of the record high temperature, 0.3 of an inch of rainfall at the Sarasota Bradenton Airport. Now temperatures currently running into the low to mid 70s here. A little bit warmer in Jacksonville now, and Key West at 82, 76 in Miami. Well, this is a little overdone. You saw that widespread rainfall right there. So this model in particular, not initializing well. We have just light rainfall around. Tomorrow, we'll see that easterly wind and that wave coming across, so increasing clouds, a chance for showers. They should move pretty quickly, though, into the Gulf, and that means we're not expecting an intense rain again for a long duration. We will still see the possibility of some heavy rainfall at times. And then Friday, that sea breeze starts to kick in again. We'll start to see a little bit more intensity to the cells, I believe, as we push through the weekend, and the rain chances staying fairly high for this time of year. That's what it normally is. For tomorrow for boaters, winds will be out of the east at 10 to 15 knots. Seas will be running right around 2 feet with a moderate chop out there. The water temperature cooling down just a little bit, 87 degrees. Tides upcoming. We have a low tide at 9:56, a high tide at 3:19, and sunrise at 6:44. So partly cloudy, still some light rain possible for mainly our inland counties, 75 for your low. And then tomorrow, look for a mix of sun and clouds, scattered showers and storms. Looks like later in the day, a high near 90, and the extended forecast is calling for better chances for showers and storms scattered about on and through the weekend and beyond as we look at a little bit more of that afternoon and evening thunderstorm variety.